Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a little Sephora haul. It's not huge, but it's not like teeny tiny either. I just placed an order earlier this week. They were doing 4 times points for rouge, so I always try to take advantage of any point offers, especially when there's some stuff I've been wanting to get. There's been some new releases, so might as well earn some points on those purchases. So I have pretty much a ton of new stuff here to share, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first thing we have here, Hourglass released a new foundation and I was really curious in trying this one out. I do seem to enjoy a lot of Hourglass's makeup, so I figured I would give this a shot. It is called their Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. Now I really haven't used a lot of Hourglass's foundations in the past. I know they've had like a matte one, but I feel like it didn't have the most like good reviews, and I know they had the really popular stick foundation which was a little too greasy for me, so I was a little hesitant in picking this one up because it does say soft glow, but with the points I was like I might as well just like get it and try it out and we'll see how it is. So I picked up shade number 5. So I did apply this on my face today. This is described as a medium coverage. Applying this foundation at first, I actually really liked the coverage of it. I feel like it's the perfect consistency. The only thing I noticed applying, it did kind of enhance some texture in my T-zone area where I do have some larger pores and not the smoothest skin. I was a little bit concerned with that because it does have that little bit of glow, and sometimes stuff with glow enhances my texture, which I know is opposite for the dry people, that when they have too matte of a foundation it enhances their dryness. So it's always trying to find that happy medium. Usually when that happens, it usually gets better as I wear the foundation a little bit longer for me because then my natural oils start coming through, but I like to be very matte at first, so I powder the crap out of my face and then see how the foundation wears throughout the day. So far I actually am liking how it looks. I do notice it being just a little bit dry in like these fine lines I have towards my mouth, and I am still seeing just a bit of texture on my cheeks here, but it's really not too bad. But I don't know, you guys can kind of see for yourself how that is looking, but overall I feel like it's holding up well as far as the oils go. So it seems like a nice glowy foundation for oily skin if you still want a little bit of something. I've had it on for a couple hours now and I think it does look pretty, so that's just kind of my first impressions trying it out, but I definitely need to test it out a bit more and see if it is worth it. But so far I think it does look pretty nice. I want to see how it lasts throughout the day. So that is the Soft Glow foundation from Hourglass. Again, I have shade number 5 in this one, which is the light with neutral undertones. Next up, I did pick up the new Natasha Denona palette. I always grab her palettes usually when they come out, especially the little ones. So she just launched the mini bronze palette. Sometimes I'll do a review when there's a new Natasha palette, but since it's a mini, I just felt like it would be a bit much, a bit too repetitive. There's so many other reviews out there, so I just thought I would do a look today. You guys could see how it looks on because the looks you get out of this one are going to be pretty similar. So this is a smaller version of her bronze palette. Sometimes the mini palettes don't actually match up with the big ones, but this one actually matches up pretty good. This is what they look like. So this is my big bronze and that is the mini. You can basically get the same looks out of this. So if you already have this big one, you really don't need this unless you just want this to do something very fast, very easy. That's something you don't really have to think about because you have less shades to work with, which is technically what I like, because usually when I'm putting my makeup on, I'm usually doing it pretty fast in the morning and trying not to drag it out too long. So that's why I love having these mini palettes. But yeah, there's definitely very similar shades in both of these. This is a predominantly matte palette. There's only one shimmer included, which is kind of crazy. Sometimes there's usually 2 in these, but so far I really like it. But mostly I'm going to be kind of getting this look out of it. There's not a whole lot else you can do unless you just do an all matte look. It's going to have repetitive looks. But if you kind of want the look for less with the bronze palette, I think these are like 28 or so. These are 65, so you can kind of get a similar idea. I'll be honest, I don't really use my bronze palette a whole lot, but with the original bronze you can build more depth with it. It does have this cream to powder shade that you can use in the outer corner to really deepen things up. So I do like that, but a lot of the shimmers in the bronze palette look very similar on the lid, so I don't think it's like super necessary. So that is why I actually do enjoy having a smaller version of it. Let me know if you guys picked this one up as well. I'll insert these swatches for you. Next, I picked up the latest launch from Patrick Ta. Patrick Ta is a brand that I buy pretty much every launch from. I feel like he releases some of the best products on the market, and I'm usually impressed with all of his makeup. He doesn't release stuff all the time, so when he does, I know it's going to be good. So this is their new brow pencil. It's called a Major Brow Defining Pencil. I picked up the shade Blonde. It looks a lot like the same packaging as, I think Charlotte Tilbury has one that is similar. But yeah, it looks like this. It has a super fine tip on it as well, which I love. So this is great. Kind of similar look to the Give brow pencil that I really like. When I put this on, I thought it was going to be a bit dark. This definitely has a more taupey or cool undertone in my opinion for a blonde, which I feel like most blondes do have usually a cooler or darker root, so it works for me. The texture of this is a little bit more stiff, which I don't mind. It's not too waxy, so it's not getting everywhere. Actually is really precise to work with. So I used this one today for the first time. That's all I have on, and I feel like the brows look really good. This would look really nice too paired with the brow lamination gel from his line too. So really impressed with that so far. Now I did buy a few cheek products here. We got some blush, we got some bronzer. I did snag this Tarte little duo, the Sea Breezy Cream Cheek Duo. I think Tarte is having a 30% off sale, so you could probably get a better deal on this over on their website. But I like Tarte products. A lot of people think they're like a boring brand, but sometimes I just like my boring makeup. I do like natural makeup. That's what I wear a lot of, and I'm a huge fan of the cream bronzer. So this little duo actually comes with the cream bronzer as well as a cream blush in Pink Sands, and you get the Seychelles cream bronzer. Now I've had mine a few years since it launched. Cream products expire faster than powder, so I feel like mine is kind of starting to turn a bit, and I wanted to just go ahead and grab this because I feel like I would use this a lot more. Like I said, I like quick makeup. I can do bronzer, blush in one product, which is really nice. I'll go ahead and swatch this for you. Hopefully it is the same texture and quality as the original. It almost feels a little creamier though, but maybe that's just because mine I've had a while and it's been sitting, so mine's a little more on the thicker side I feel like. But this is what they look like swatched. Again, this is one of my favorite cream bronzers. Really beautiful on the skin, so definitely wanted to snag this, and I love the packaging on it. So pretty. Speaking of cream bronzer, why do I buy every single one that comes out? I did go ahead and try the NARS again. Now they came out with new shades of their Laguna cream bronzer. This one went like crazy last year. And pretty much sold out, and then we didn't see it for a while, but they brought the original one back plus a few new shades for everyone. So originally when I tried this, I didn't love the shade, but I heard that it's a little bit different this time formula wise, so I kind of wanted to try it again because the one that's a step up from this, the Laguna one, was too light I think. So let's go ahead and swatch it. I feel like I'm a little bit more experienced with cream bronzers now, so maybe I will like it a bit better, but I don't know, last year I feel like it was a lot more orange, so maybe the color is a little bit different. I don't know, but it does have a really nice consistency. It blends out really beautifully. It still has a very strong scent though. It smells like almost like a sunscreen perfume. But yeah, I thought I would give this a shot again because I just feel like literally everyone raves about it. So now it's a new year and I've gotten better at my skills, so we'll see if I like this anymore. Also for bronzer, I picked up the new Too Faced Natural Chocolate one. A lot of you guys were really curious about this. This actually launched with their Better Than Chocolate palette, which I have a whole review on this already. I'll have that linked down below if you guys are curious about this palette, which is new from Too Faced, but I did not get this one at Sephora, so I won't talk about that in today's video. But I did grab this bronzer, mostly because I really love this packaging. Like, I'm a sucker for packaging. I wanted to go ahead and try it. So these are the Natural Chocolate Cocoa Infused Bronzers in Golden Cocoa. There is a new deeper shade as well, but how beautiful is this in the pink packaging? That is so pretty. They should have done this all along. The originals are brown. This is the lighter of the two shades. It does look like this. It says Natural Chocolate on the inside. and it does smell still like chocolate. I'll go ahead and swatch this one for you. I do have this one on today as well. This one's actually a little lighter than I thought it was going to be. I was very surprised, but it is so beautiful on the skin. I think it blends amazingly. I'm really impressed by this. I didn't know if the quality would go down. I know Too Faced has been hit or miss lately, but I think this quality of this bronzer is excellent. I want to swatch it next to the Milk Chocolate Soleil. So Milk Chocolate is a little more on the cooler side, so this one just gives a little bit more warmth. So this is the new Golden Cocoa and then Milk Chocolate there. I almost feel like the new one feels even better than the old version. So I don't know if they're getting rid of these originals. I doubt it. But yeah, this really goes with the name. It does look very natural on the skin. I feel like I could probably get away with a deeper one as well, but I'm really happy with the one that we use because I feel like it just looks perfect without looking too much or too overboard. Okay, we do have a couple blushes. I picked up one of the new Tower 28 cream blushes. So I am obsessed with their cream blush in Happy Hour. It's the pink one, I think it is. I think it's Happy or Magic Hour. Maybe it's Magic Hour. But they just released a new kind of mauve tone called Office Hours. It also comes in a gloss, but I thought this would be perfect. They've had some deeper berry tones that just look a little bit too dark on me, but this one is such a nice neutral shade. I have this on right now. It gives me the perfect rosy flush, while the Magic Hours is a little bit brighter pink. This is what it looks like, and I'll swatch it for you. But these are such a nice formula. They give you a little bit of a glow as well, and you can apply them over powder, no problem. So here is Office Hours swatched. Obsessed. I'm gonna wear this one so much, I think, even for fall and winter time, because it has that berry undertone. Let me swatch the Magic Hour next to it so you guys can see the difference. So it's actually like pretty similar, but just like a step darker than Magic Hour. Magic Hour is just a little more pink on the bottom. If you guys haven't tried this blush formula yet, it's definitely worth trying out. One of my favorite creams in my collection. And then I finally picked up this new blush duo from Pat Mcgrath. These have been on my kind of wish list for a while. Finally decided to get one. She actually just released a new palette the day I'm filming this as well, which I did also pick up on her website. But anyways, so these are the little duos she did with her Divine blushes. Her Divine blushes are a really nice, really pretty formula. So this one is in Aphrodite Amore, which I think she has an original shade called Aphrodite that I probably have in my collection already. I'm gonna mix the shades because that's how I would normally wear it. But this one looks like a really pretty, ooh yes, bright pink, which I'm all about. So here is the swatch there of that one. I'll have to see how it compares to my other shades that I have from her line, but I had to go ahead and try out the duo. Next, I have a couple lip products, and these just launched from Rare Beauty. Rare Beauty is a brand I've been absolutely loving lately. I buy, again, almost every launch from them. Always curious in trying out their stuff, but I feel like I am literally the only one that's not on their PR list. I saw everyone get these in PR. I would love to work with them, but I guess I'm just not on their radar, but that's fine. I'm still gonna be buying like all their stuff. So I picked up the Kind Words matte lipstick in Worthy. So this is a brand new lipstick from them. They've had a couple lip formulas in the past. They have like a liquid lip cream. They have some glosses as well. So this is kind of their matte version. It's supposed to be a buttery smooth lipstick that lays down comfortable color in one swipe. I went to check out these colors in store, and Worthy was definitely my favorite one here. I really like the packaging on these two. You kind of press it down and then it pops out like so, and then this is the color that I got. So I'll go ahead and swatch this too. It is on my lips, but if you guys want to see a actual swatch here. So this is a matte formula, like I mentioned, so there isn't really any shine to it, but it's not really drying either, but it's very smooth. So I think the formula is actually really nice. I would definitely try more from the line. I do like a good matte lipstick from time to time, and I've had this on for a couple hours without touching up, and it seems to be staying pretty well. And I also grabbed a lip liner. So I actually grabbed a different shade in the lip liner. They do have matching ones, but this one was just a little bit more neutral, so I thought this would go with a lot more of my lip colors. So this one is in Talented. And I did use it with the Worthy shade, and I think it looks good together. But this is a nice formula. I love that it is a twist up liner. Really smooth, easy to apply on the lips. that is the swatch underneath. So these two actually pair pretty well together. It looks more peachy in this color than it really is. It does lean a little more pinky. Really like the formula of both of those products from Rare Beauty. And then the very last thing I picked up is actually a hair product. I haven't had a chance to test this out, but I've heard so much about the Wow hair care brand, and this is their Dream Coat Supernatural Spray, and it says magically transforms texture, amazing humidity proofing power. So I think it's just a leave-in conditioning spray basically. So you actually have to use a dryer with this because the heat activates the product, which I do like to use my Dyson Airwrap usually when I do wash my hair, but I've just heard this is really good if you struggle with frizz, and I feel like lately like my frizz has been out of control because my scalp gets so like dry and itchy. If I'm scratching it throughout the day, it gains all this frizz right here. So I don't know, I'm trying to work on that, and hopefully this product will help. So I just got the travel size to try it out. If I like it, I will probably buy a full size of it. So that is actually everything in my Sephora haul. Some new products to talk about here. Can't wait to let you guys know my updated thoughts on these as I continue to wear them. I probably won't be doing a testing new makeup on these just because I kind of tested them in this video already, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1. But let me know if you guys have tried any of these, if you've picked up anything recently. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.